Hello everyone. I have been ordering samples for my art collection that I will be releasing, and I kind of wanted to show you an update on how that's going. It's been a really long process. One, because it takes a long time to make the art itself, and then to order copies, take photos, make sure it's kind of the right colors, and then order samples of those pieces and trying to find a distributor for that, and just like somebody to make them, because it has definitely been a journey for sure. There's been a couple that were just horrible, and then some that were okay, and I'll show you kind of how that's going. I don't know where my mic is, so we're just gonna let it be. Let's see. I'd say the one that I've ordered or has the most drastic difference between the painting and the prints would be this one right here. Let's see a little bit closer. I don't know if this is any better. We'll try this, but here is the original. Kind of hard to tell in this lighting, but I have two prints of it. The first one turned out very, very dark, and you can't really see the like leaf viney details at all. And then the second one is better. You can kind of see it a bit more, but it's still not quite where I want it, so I'm going to order another sample and just lighten the file a little bit more. I'll hold up all three for you. This is much harder than okay, maybe like that. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see the difference, but this one, the original, is a lot warmer tone, and these are really cool tone. This one turned out really magenta, actually, because I think I was trying to warm it up a bit, and that definitely didn't work. This file is definitely too dark on the first iteration, but it's almost there. It's taken quite a while to get them in, because it takes about a week, I would say, to receive it, which isn't that long really, but then I spent a few days like tweaking it and deciding on what prints to order and what to do, and I'm not made of money, believe it or not, so that has also been a hindrance. Is I'm trying to make good decisions. I want to make sure that I have good quality pieces, but I can't be spending a ton of money on samples, you know. The next one is actually a canvas print. So this is the original. It is of the crazy mountains. Let's see. So this one, so I didn't grab the one that was really bad, but there was one that was actually horrendous. It was terrible quality and unusable. Really. This is the second one that I ordered. It is still pretty dark. You can't see the embellishments kind of at all on the edges, and that's kind of the main theme of all these, is that the center of the landscapes are really good, but the outer pieces are too dark. This is the second one, and I'm really happy with this one. It's still, it's almost a little fuzzy, and it's not centered, and so I'm a little concerned that that is an issue, but it is much better compared to the first one here, if you can see. But this one is also a lot warmer. of a piece than the print of it. And so that's been kind of a learning curve trying to figure that out. Yeah, that's a little tricky. I did order, let's see, so that one, this one is the original. It is again of the Crazy Mountains and has some like tannish orange border on it. And this one is definitely too dark and too saturated, I would say. It's super orange, especially compared to this one here. You can see. So it's not quite right. It's almost right. It's just not exactly where I want it to be. So I would like to reorder that one as well. Really happy with how this collection is coming along though. I'm super excited to hopefully finish it soon. I have 9 total right now, and then I'm gonna do probably 10 to 15 different ones. I'm not totally sure. It kind of just depends where we're at. But I'll show you some of the larger like paper prints that I have. Let's see. So this one is probably the closest print that I have to the original that I'm super happy with. And this is up in Glacier National Park. And a little dusty. I need to dust them off and seal them and then put hanging wire on the back of them still. And I'll probably do a deep dive into the story behind all of these pieces, because I do take my own reference photos, and so I've seen and been to all of these places that I paint, and so I can tell you all about the like story behind them all. This one I do need to lay out under some like books or something to kind of flatten out, or just put it in a frame, I would say. But this is what it looks like. And the details of the greenery frame bits are very visible. They don't get really lost in the darkness of the browns. And I am going to probably lighten up just these trees just a little bit, because they're a little bit too dark, I would say, compared to the original. But this one I'm very happy about, and I think I am just going to frame this one for myself at least and hang it up here, because that's kind of the worst part about making all of this really great art, is that I need to sell it. Or I don't need to, but that's the goal, is I want to sell all of them, which makes me sad that I won't have everything in my collection, you know. But that's okay. I want them to sell, and I want other people to love them too, just as much as I do. So last but not least, this is my favorite painting in the collection so far. I am so proud of this one. Shadows are very difficult to paint if you've ever tried to do that, because it's not just a darker shade of whatever you're painting. It is like blues and crazy colors. But this is also a super meaningful hike to me. So this is of the Crazy Mountain Range. Oh my gosh, did I say that this one was the Crazies? This is Blackmore. Oh my gosh, this one is from Blackmore Mountain, the view from it. That's wild. That was incorrect. Yeah, so this is the Crazy Mountain Range. It has that bronze detailing on it. And so I ordered a canvas print and a paper print of it. I'll show you the canvas print. This one is almost perfect. It is a little too dark, I would say. on the embellishment like the others, and this is comparative. And I think it's like very good quality, and it's still kind of visible. You can see the embellishments on it, but it's just not quite right. So I'll have to order another one of those, because it is my favorite and I want one for myself too. And then I ordered a paper copy, and they do make it in specific sizes, so there wasn't a specific size for this one, but I figured I could still order it and people can trim it down themselves. And I thought this turned out really great as well. It's a touch dark, but it's also still visible, and I'm really happy with that too. So things are slowly but surely coming along. Like I said, I just started actually my 10th painting. I started priming the canvas for it, and I know what I am going to paint it of, but let me know if you want to hear about all the stories behind these paintings, and keep an eye out for when I do launch the collection and make prints available, because I want to make it accessible for people, and in order to buy art that isn't local, then you can buy it online. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. And there's some more that I haven't shown you. This isn't everything, obviously, but super happy with how it's coming along, especially the originals. And I can't wait for them to go up for sale and to be displayed, and for people to actually go and view my art. Where that is, I don't know quite yet. I have talked to a few places, so that is in the works. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing kind of the behind the scenes of what this process is like, because it's hard to find distributors and people to go through that make quality stuff. The place that I go through for like my mugs and totes and t-shirts is where I originally ordered from. None of these are from there. I had ordered a different one from them. Like I said, that's still somewhere else. It was just awful, and so I still stand by that products that I have launched, and will continue to go through them for that. But for prints and canvas prints, I'm going to go through a different company, and I like their stuff better. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.